This is the start of the Pardon the Disruption. Okay,
All right.
so again, we have no notes.
No notes. We got bored and decided, hey, let's make another podcast.
Yeah, this is episode 2.
'Cause that's what dumb teenagers do these days. They're like,
Exactly.
hey, let's get internet famous.
Exactly. I don't really know what we're going to talk about. Again, we still have no notes. We posted the podcast during our break during school, and we are still just figuring out this whole podcast game. So,
It's probably going to be a short episode here,
probably
just
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe. We apologize for the crappy mic that accidentally hooked up to the Bluetooth in Carter's car.
Yeah.
Which was obviously by mistake. But that's episode 1. We have 2 here, maybe 3 tomorrow. I can't make promises.
Yeah, I got work, and that kind of makes things a little more difficult. So
We might get a short Q&A out.
Yeah, the Q&A might definitely come out.
Yeah, if you submit questions.
Is there no questions?
There's no questions.
Okay, nobody's submitting questions.
But we'll walk up to random people at school. We'll come up with
we'll just
something.
walk around with a notepad, just start filling out random questions.
Yeah, so, all right. If you want to submit questions, go to our Instagram, pardon_the_disruption. DM us. You can send in questions, anything you want to have talked about.
Suggestions,
Yeah, anything.
sponsorships.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor. Which I don't understand why you would want to do that.
Yeah,
Do it, though.
It's the most
We're
scuffed
down.
podcast ever.
Yeah, but seriously, we are currently sitting out in a makeshift studio here in downtown Moxville at the park near the square. It's a beautiful night, about 70 degrees. About it feels amazing. So, any storylines on your end?
Not really. I mean, I've had a pretty chill week. The ACT, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
I had a test in chem, but
Well, how was school today?
it was pretty good. We worked on the podcast for about 40 minutes
Yeah.
today, so
We went into our smart block. For anyone who doesn't go to Davie, that's our study hall. We have about 40 minutes a day, and we try to figure out how to make a crappy audio file go into a software so we can put out an episode 1 and get you guys some content as promised. All 8 of you that follow us
on
Instagram. And to our listeners worldwide, huge audience.
Yep, and we plan to also, I forgot to tell you this, but we are also going to put things on YouTube, Anchor, you can use Spotify. So we're on Spotify, Anchor, and we're hoping to get it up on YouTube. YouTube's the one that's giving us the most trouble because all the editing software just doesn't edit anything right when you record it from this weird MP4.
And I just want to clarify, any ambient noise here, whether that be music, cars honking, cars driving, other people talking potentially, we apologize. We're sitting at a park bench. You clicked on our profile. This is what you get. You've earned it.
You've earned the scuff, whatever's happening.
Yeah, you're the one that clicked on us. You
took your time to press
the crap.
us.
So,
I don't know what to talk about. I mean,
well, I had a pre-cal test this morning.
oh, how was that?
Awful.
I think Harrison asked you about it, and you were like, I don't even know what to say. You were just mad about it.
Yeah, I got a 75 on the computer portion, which could change because our teacher has said he's got to go back through and check some answers because sometimes there's rounding errors, stuff like that. So it's cool. Really, man, Carolina and Duke matching up tomorrow. Last time, right?
I know, 6 p.m. No, Saturday at 6.
Saturday at 6. Okay. I'll have to try and Hulu that.
I got Duke. Duke's too much of a powerhouse.
Duke?
Carolina hasn't been stable enough.
Yeah, I got you. I understand that. I if I pull for anyone in college basketball right now, which I don't watch a lot of basketball, it's not my favorite sport, but if I pull for anyone, my dad's been a long-time Carolina fan. I have to pull for them. That's who I've always sided with. Mom's a Duke fan. Siding with Dad on this one. I'm a Carolina fan.
Fair enough. So,
But
did you
what?
see
Rough few years.
for Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah. After losing your coach, not been too good.
Oh, even before that, I was like
Had you worried?
We won a national championship, and then it went off the rails from there.
Yeah, Luke May.
Yeah,
Those years. So, don't know if you saw it. The Juwan Howard, Michigan's basketball coach. Did you see that?
No. What's
I
going
would
on?
watch it. He slaps the other team's coach.
He got into a fight, right?
Yeah, he fought the other team's coach.
And the Big 12 suspended him what?
The Big Ten, they were spending him the rest of the regular season.
Oh, rest of the regular, which
And they
is
gave
only
him
like 5 games or something.
I
From
was
the
even
time of the
less, it's like
suspension.
4.
Yeah, it was
It was
quick.
but he
But-
just resigned, I think, or something like that.
Wow, so he's not even going to go for
I
the
don't even
tourney.
think- Well, they might if they scrape in. If they win their last couple,
Yeah, so
they have to win the Big Ten or just do very good in the Big Ten.
wow. Yeah, I am cautiously optimistic for the tournament. Really, I know Carolina doesn't have much of a shot, so I'm honestly pulling for that weird 16 seed to beat the 2 or something like that and go on and do some awesome
The
stuff.
Loyola Chicago. That was
what
forever
was it,
ago.
like Sister Mary or something? What was her name?
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but whatever. She was the older lady,
Yeah,
and she was just there at every game.
the nun.
The nun.
Yeah, that was awesome. And she was there every game, full support.
And they made it all the way to the Final Four. Super impressive.
But yeah, I read today the MLB has officially postponed their start of the season.
It's unknown. They've gone
Yeah.
to that point. Like, they don't
Yeah,
even know.
so I
They-
mean, I honestly believe we will be lucky if the season starts mid-April to May.
Yeah, I was going to say
Like,
April to May.
Yeah, so that's
And I bet
rough.
you they're not even going to do a preseason.
Yeah, probably not. I think it'll. Of course, 2020 we at least got to preseason because COVID shut us down in March, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so
you
we-
would have got a very early preseason.
Yeah, we got early spring training, I think, but
I want to go down and see spring training. That is one thing I do want to
I do
see.
too. I was
I might go down to Florida one year, so that might have to be a funny podcast to go down to Florida.
some years the times align where the Daytona 500 is one Sunday and spring training starts the week following.
Uh-huh.
So if you're just in Florida, like in the Orlando area that whole week, and Orlando's about 2 hours out of Daytona.
Yeah.
So roughly, I've never been to Orlando, but I'm just kind of guessing based on other
It's
areas.
around that, yeah.
Yeah. You can go and watch the Daytona 500, which is the Super Bowl of motorsports. It's one of the biggest sporting events in the world. And then you can go to spring training, kind of get a preview of what the MLB season is going to look like. And I think it's a lot more fan accessible
Yeah.
than the standard MLB.
Like my great aunt, she went down. Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nene. She has a bunch of like cool baseball signatures. She got Chipper Jones rookie signature. She's had a bunch of rookie signatures. I can't remember who else. She's a big Atlanta fan. So we went down and we saw an Atlanta game a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It was the final games of
Turner.
Turner Field.
Yeah, that's also. I wanted to go so bad, but I play football in the fall, so we're
Yeah.
covered up in that. This past year, Atlanta made it to the World Series, and it was the coolest experience ever.
Oh yeah.
Tickets, standing room tickets, $300. My mom's like, nope, and I don't blame her. That's ridiculous.
Standing so you can't even sit.
To all of you MLB owners, you have your working class fans that show up and pay money for your tickets year round. We're the ones sweating our butts off in the seats in July because we want to see an MLB ball game and we want to support this team. You have to make tickets accessible to us because it is ridiculous that we can carry a team for the whole season and then you're going to turn it over to rich people for the playoffs. Like, we support you all year long and then you just kind of crap on us like that.
I haven't
don't
been to
like
a
it.
playoff game in any sport, so I
Yeah.
don't really know what it's like.
I've been to a Carolina Panthers playoff game. Excuse the bad audio
Yeah, that
there.
was a Corvette.
No, that was a Ferrari.
Oh, I thought that was the Corvette. Never mind.
Yeah, that was a Ferrari. So, yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, I went to a Panthers playoff game. They played San Francisco. Colin Kaepernick was still there, and he was on fire. Like, he was having a
Was that his like
massive
big season?
Yeah, that was the one where I think they went to the Super Bowl.
And they played the Ravens.
Baltimore, yep.
Yeah, they played Joe Flacco.
Yep, and that was the year,
blackout.
Yeah, the stadium lights went out. That was insane. Like, how do you have the biggest event in the world?
And probably one of the biggest
single
stadiums in
biggest
there.
event in the world. Okay, maybe besides the World Cup, because that's kind of a global deal.
I was going to say, yeah.
But other than that, the Olympics aren't even as big
Did you
as
see
the
this
Super
year
Bowl
it fell
is.
off?
Yeah, the
was
Daytona
terrible.
500 got higher ratings than I think like most of the Olympics combined.
Like, normally I watch, like, a couple events. This year, I might have watched none.
I think I watched like one luge run. Like, that's it.
That's pretty cool, too. Like, luge is pretty cool.
I want to try it. I want to go bobsledding. Okay, maybe not the luge because you don't have anything there. Like, it's just straight.
Oh, you're just...
Yep. Like a carbon fiber board and ice.
And I hate ice. Like, it just hurts.
Yeah.
Makes
But if
cold.
I could get like a bobsled, maybe with some brakes so I could limit the speed a little bit, I would do it. Like 100%. Sign me up. I'm doing it.
Sign you up for the test run. No questions asked.
Yeah. I mean, I might need a safety video and a helmet, but, you know.
I mean, yeah, that's probably all you need.
I mean, I do redneck bobsledding behind a four-wheeler, so, you know. David County and whatnot. But yeah, the Olympics have fallen off big time, and I will say, the Summer Olympics just they weren't appealing to me this year.
I just haven't had a good Olympic.
Yeah, and
They play at the weirdest times.
Well, there's that, and I understand they're overseas, so it's hard to watch it live for us.
Yeah.
But I remember even Tokyo in 2016, it just felt huge.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was like, you'd walk into Dick's Sporting Goods, and it was Team USA this, Team USA that.
And it was everywhere.
You had to buy a Team USA shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I had the shirt and the socks. Like, I was repping the official, like, basketball gear.
My boy was ready to go play out there for Team USA.
Yeah, like, and I imagine a lot of kids do the same exact thing. Like, we had a Team USA basketball. Like, everything was branded Team USA. The patriotism and the unity around the Olympics was insane.
Mhm.
And it's just falling off. Like,
Yeah.
it just...
I couldn't even, like, find any Team USA stuff this year.
Yeah, and something that really frustrates me is these athletes have worked their entire lives for this moment. And politicians are like, well, because you have this policy, we are not sending any delegates to your nation. Like,
Okay.
Biden's like, China, I'm not coming to see you guys.
And wasn't it all
Screw
because
your
of the
Olympics."
camps or something that have their...
And it's horrible what China does. It's awful what they do. But I gotta be honest. I don't care. Like, when it comes to the Olympics,
I just want to watch the Olympics.
let's watch the Olympics. Let's not make it a
a political
thing.
show, yeah.
And here's the thing. The United States is perfectly capable, and any other country that was mad about what China does to the Islamic community, you have the ability to do something. Don't just use the Olympics as a headline for that. If you want to do something, do something. But don't be all talk. Like, come on. Because it takes some of the fun out of it. Because then you go on the broadcast and it's like, the U.S. has no delegates here, just the coaches and athletes and families. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
But another thing is, it also couldn't be as big as it normally is.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
I
of
remember
COVID.
London and Tokyo and stuff like that. It was packed.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't get there.
I was listening to some of China's rules.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Well, yeah, China's trying, because they have to change the narrative.
Yeah.
Because they tried to hide COVID, and now that it's out, they have to change the narrative. They have to try to get rid of it in their country.
Yeah.
Which, that's a whole different topic,
say,
and
yeah.
something not podcast worthy unless your name's Joe Rogan. But
Well, there goes our Spotify and our Anchor.
yeah, we're done. We're canceled.
Yeah,
Done.
Anchor's gone. There's something else I want to talk about after that. Trying to remember.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to when the Olympics can become a big event again.
Yeah. I think North America does have a bid. I just can't remember when it is.
L.A.
Oh yeah, because they're changing
Coming to L.A.
Stadium, the Coliseum.
Because SoFi Stadium was built
kind of for that.
to be, and that I think the LA Coliseum will be
They're
used again.
They're changing it. They're transforming it.
Which, did you see anything about the NASCAR race there?
No,
No?
I didn't. I didn't have
So-
a chance to watch it.
They paved a professional racetrack inside the LA Coliseum, so a quarter-mile racetrack, and they had heat races beforehand to see who could get into the main show. And then halfway through the main show, okay, so before the race, like the main race, Pitbull does a concert.
Okay.
A huge name, worldwide name, Mr. Worldwide.
Okay.
And then halftime, lap 75, they break the race in half, and they're like, Ice Cube's doing a concert.
Okay.
Like, that is awesome.
Okay.
Like, that's awesome. And I think it got record ratings for the Clash event, and I want to do it again next year. Like, bring Snoop Doggy Dogg out there.
The good old halftime show that we talked about.
Yeah.
Except don't make it a one-sided
don't put the
box.
cardboard boxes facing one side.
It looked like my art projects in 5th grade.
And I'll be really honest. If the NFL does not bring back Fitty, and he does not hang upside down, looking
It
like
does the whole dollar.
looking like a whole dollar, I'm boycotting the Super Bowl. I'm done. That's it for me.
I don't even think I watched the Super Bowl last year. I hate to say, I don't even remember. Oh,
Did I watch the Super Bowl last year?
That was
Freshman year, I watched the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Halftime show, baby. Oh, that was awesome. But yeah, I mean, if you're a guy, it was awesome. If you're a girl, you're probably like mortified. But
I don't even remember it, but whatever. I think that was the one I watched at church with some church
Yeah.
people.
And I honestly appreciate the NFL kind of branching out a little bit, because it's been like Maroon 5 and The Weeknd and stuff like that. And I don't want to watch that for a halftime show.
It's just the dude's face. I saw a picture of him and his face kind of creeps me out.
Yeah.
So it's just been like doing
And
since then.
The Weeknd's music isn't that bad. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. But, like, this year they had legitimate artists. Eminem, world-class rapper. Snoop Dogg, huge personality, world-class rapper. Who else? Dr. Dre, huge personality, world-class rapper. Fitty.
And then the one lady. we
And
had no
then,
idea.
Which I did receive a text about today.
Oh, you did? Oh, you.
My mom was like, "You know who that is?" No.
And then
I'm
we
sorry.
asked.
I would probably recognize her music. No,
Nah.
but the name, and honestly, for a lot of singers, it's that way for me.
There's a cat just sitting out.
Yo.
Yo,
Okay,
cat, you're trying to become part of the podcast.
We're gonna get a show mascot. I hope you guys enjoy. We'll post some pictures.
We're calling him Whole Dollar.
Yeah. The cat's name, whether it's a boy or girl, is Dollar Bill.
Dollar Bill. I respect that more than Whole
Instead
Dollar.
of 50 cent.
Instead of 50 cent, it's Whole Dollar. Whole Dollar Bill.
But yeah, we're gonna try and get you guys some talking points. That
Yeah.
way, it's not two guys rambling.
Yeah, because it's kind of been very rambly for our first two.
Yeah, but
I feel like we're shooting better just from
isn't
the hip.
that what a podcast is? Multiple people, more than one person with a microphone, just kind of talking.
Yeah, kind of like if I'm trying to get
They are
inspiration for a
structured,
podcast.
though.
What?
They are structured.
Oh,
though.
100%. Ours are just
Okay.
completely unstructured.
Okay.
I've watched Impulsive. It's very similar to this. Like, it's just different
Yeah.
topics. But you have a guest.
Here's a topic. What is the all-time best ice cream flavor?
Oh, orange sherbet. Actually, watermelon sherbet from Dario.
You're a sherbet guy?
Yeah, I love sherbet.
You're a sherbet guy. I cannot agree with you on that. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Can't beat it.
But see, that's if they don't have sherbet, I'm going to cookie dough. I'm doing
Okay,
something.
so it's a close second for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Either
Yeah.
that than vanilla.
No, what I used to get excited for in middle school on Fridays, the lunch ladies would have like cups of like sherbet set out, and it was
Yeah.
it was an available side. Like it wasn't something we had to buy. Dude, it felt like that TikTok. It's like a reward. That's what
like
it
a
felt
reward.
like. Yeah, and I
trying to
miss
think.
that. Square pizza. I miss it. I'm gonna say it. I miss it. That reminds me.
I had 2 bad experiences with the school food, and I just can't eat it anymore. I had Sloppy Joe's,
Really?
got sick off of it, and had square pizza, and it tastes like cardboard.
Wow. Square pizza, okay, it was honestly kind of a vibe. And I miss elementary school for a few reasons. First of all, recess.
They took our recess in 3rd grade at my school.
You didn't have recess after 3rd grade?
Nope.
What?
So, yeah. We had this thing called Fun Fridays, but half the time they would not end up doing it. They would cut our classes down, but then they wouldn't do it. They would just say we're not willing to do it.
So I went to Moxville Elementary, 4th and 5th grade. Before that, I was in Rowan County.
Okay.
And recess every single day. The football games was like the Super Bowl, man.
Dude, it was.
Dude, we had girls would watch us from the swing sets. We're like, oh yeah, Valentine's Day this year. Like,
I'm ready.
I'm gonna pull this girl because I'm about to go score like 6 touchdowns in the.
It's like that
in
one
the
meme.
recess
It's like
game.
when I have 6 touchdowns, 721
Yeah.
yards, and if I would have had my clips from then, I would have gone D1.
Exactly, dude. I'd be committed to Oregon or something right now. Like if they saw my highlights from 5th grade football, I wouldn't have even had to play middle school and high school ball.
I would have just gone straight to
straight D1.
Straight D1.
But
okay.
So our Fun Fridays, because Moxville is right beside Rich Park, like it's kind of in the park, honestly.
Yeah.
We could go to the playground, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
Because when we got football taken away, which happened a lot for us,
just too aggressive.
I mean, it was straight up tackle. Like, it was straight up tackle. We would resort then to soccer.
And that got even more.
And there's this fence along the edge between the parking lot and the playground area.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, the ball is like up against the fence and a kid trips. And like kids are like trying to kick the ball and they're kicking this kid in the head. Because his head and the ball were right beside each other. They're just kicking this poor kid in the head. So then we just had to resort to like playing tag.
So every ball game is taken away.
Yeah. Did you guys ever play the game Roadkill?
No.
Do you know what that is?
No.
All right, so you have kids like swinging on the swings.
Never mind. Yeah, we did play it. We called it something different.
And you have to like run through the swings and not get kicked.
Yeah, you gotta stop it, and then you gotta.
Dude,
yeah.
you'd have that one mean girl that would just like drop kick you into next week.
I saw my future kids while I was getting drop kicked in Roadkill.
I know. I was like, that was hilarious. I loved Roadkill. I love recess. And then you have like the awkward moments with the girl because, you know, we're guys, it's 4th grade, you know, we're almost in middle school, man. We're a year away from middle school. They're going to have 2 dances a year at the middle school instead of 1 dance a year.
So not only that,
So I got to pull some chicks.
I was so hyped for middle school. I said, there's dances. Didn't go to one.
You didn't go to one?
Didn't go to a single one.
Okay, so I went.
Actually, take it back. I went to one my final 8th grade year.
So I went to one, I think, 6th grade year, and
There was a fancy one in 8th grade, which is the only one I went to because
I did 2 in 8th grade because I was dating a girl in 8th grade. Slow danced first time. Whew. Dude, you want to talk? Good feeling, man. Good feeling.
good slow dance.
Yeah. And then,
Somebody said hey to us. I don't know who that was though.
welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to our.
Welcome to the dumb stuff.
So-
the idiocracy. But no.
I have an episode idea, and I'm gonna just kind of put this out there. Dare Camp. I feel like we could dedicate a whole episode.
we could dedicate a whole episode to Dare Camp. So
I'm just gonna name it that.
Yep. It's got to be like episode 3, Dare Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's very negative about it. I'm gonna be straight honest.
I love Dare Camp.
I did not.
Okay, back to the middle school dances.
Yeah,
though.
well, that'll be a whole episode 3.
Yeah. So we didn't at South. We didn't have the formal thing because I'm fairly certain our administrators just kind of hated my class.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them, to be quite honest, because we were stupid. But yeah, we didn't get a formal. We did have a film class. We made short movies.
Oh, we had ours. No, we didn't even have that. My elementary school is just behind.
No, this was middle school. Middle school. Yeah.
We had typing class. And
We had that too, because every school is required to have that. I think, like a computer skills.
Our teacher was so mean. She blacked out every key.
My teacher loved me. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Because I was terrible. I'm awful with computers. I know nothing, and I'd have to ask a million questions. And
See, I say that's the difference between us. I love computers and I love technology. You're just
I
I hate.
like it.
computers.
when I learned how to use it,
But till you don't know how to use it,
give me the joystick to a robot, and I will have tons of fun with that thing.
I hate it.
Now, how we build that thing, I'm just going to turn it over to you.
Yeah, I'm not the builder either, so I'm finding someone else.
But we had a film class, okay? And me and my buddy, his name's John, and I'm not supposed to name names, but this is nothing bad. So we did a Bigfoot hunter skit. And
Bigfoot hunters.
I'm his northern nephew, and he's redneck Uncle Bubba from the deep south. He's been looking for this thing for 50 years.
And he wants to find him a Bigfoot.
He wants to find Bigfoot. So it's rainy. We're behind the school. It's rainy as all get out. We have our phone out. We're recording it. And we're in costume too. Like, he's got, like, a full, like, mullet wig on and, like, full
So he
camo
took
stuff.
the time and got
he
ready.
has a fishing net. He's like, when I see that big foot, I'm going to catch him. And
That's the most John thing I've ever heard.
this girl, like, pops around the corner and he goes, I got it. And he's got this girl in a fishing net. It is the best thing ever. It's on YouTube somewhere. Well,
We gotta
we're gonna
find
have
it.
to-
We might have to find it one day.
I think it's like Uncle Bubba Bigfoot. John has a comedy page on YouTube. I think that's the only thing on there. We gotta
Might
build,
have to find
We
it.
gotta build that up. We're gonna bring him to Pardon the Disruption. We're gonna have comedy shorts.
Yep, it's just gonna be him run the comedy section. And just us
We're
random.
gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it though. Like we'll be extras or whatever, but we'll let him have some original ideas, and I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Honestly, I think it will.
Yeah. So
I got
Yeah.
you
back to
posted.
Fun Friday.
Okay.
We got way off.
Yeah.
Back to Fun Fridays.
I say that'll be our final topic. Then we'll do our ending question.
Okay.
Call it.
All right, Fun Fridays. So we would go to Rich Park, and dude, like awesome playground. They redid it when I was in 5th grade, so we got like cool new stuff, like
Oh, you got the good stuff.
a bump and seesaw, man. Like,
Oh, it was moving.
it was awesome. Like these bearings were crisp.
They were well.
we got some new
worked.
swings. These things didn't squeak as bad. You know what I mean? So, and we got like a new jungle gym. It's like this like rope climb, like rope course thing. It is awesome. We loved it. And we'd have some awesome football games. Or some days we go down to the YMCA, like the field and track there.
Yeah.
We could play a full field game.
Of soccer or whatever.
No, that was the championship football game. We snuck footballs down there. Like we
Oh,
had teachers yell at us. So like, you can't be playing football. We didn't let you guys play football. What did we do? We played football. Like
You were gonna play football either way.
it's the Super Bowl. We're at the YMCA. Like it's like built like a stadium down there without the grandstands. It's
I was
just
gonna
like a
say
grass
it's
field.
literally just a bowl.
Yeah, but that's what a stadium is. Like
Yeah,
we
it's
felt
a bowl.
like kings, man. And the whole school, like 4th grade would come down there, 3rd grade sometimes. Like, dude, we had people cheering for us. Dude, it was awesome. Okay, last question.
Okay.
As a kid,
Okay.
did you watch Dude Perfect, and want to be that?
Yes, and I actually might have a video of me doing one. Like, I did this one trick. My mom was out of town and so was my dad. I kicked the ball up to myself, caught it, and I go, I'm Dude Perfect, I'm Dude Perfect. Like, I used to think I was them. Like,
Yeah, I thought it was the coolest thing ever when I made a trick shot. So me and a buddy, his name starts with a B, can't use names, and then the other kid starts with an A. Well, BAM. We were BAM trick shots, dude. We had an Instagram page. Like we have a logo, like crappy logo, dude.
definitely
Horrible
made it
logo.
like Microsoft Word.
No. This is like one of those cheap logo making apps on
I
your
know
phone.
what you're talking about.
They used the clip art and stuff, and like.
Oh.
But I thought it was the coolest thing because I could like make the font bend around like the clip art and stuff like that. I thought it was so cool. And but yeah, I think we ended up with like 105 followers or something.
Blowing up.
They're blowing up. And dude, Bam Trick, we got to get it back together. Like I got to get Bam Trick Shots reunion.
I'll come be the cameraman.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we need a tech guy. I think I still have access to the account.
He still has access to BAM
It's on
trick
my
shot.
it's on my iPad. I can go into BAM Trick Shots. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. It was the coolest thing ever. We were awesome.
Okay, so I'm trying to think up our final question, and we definitely have bounced
Here it
around
is.
a lot
I
on this.
found it.
He found BAM trick shots.
BAM Trick Shots.
It literally looks like it was made.
by 5th graders.
Yep,
No, but check this.
I definitely can tell when you try my mini golf.
Oh, dude,
It's
this is
literally-
the worst. Dude, you want to see 5th grade Morgan?
I'm kind of interested. I kind of remember him, and that's how I remember him right there. Look at the comment. I read the comment. I don't.
Oh my god! But then like front flips on the diving board were so cool. And then it was
Gotta
like,
say, my 5th grade captions were like, "It snowed, awesome."
dude,
Like it was the year we had like a big snowstorm. I was like, "Snow."
And my caption,
snow cool.
was like the most generic thing. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And it would be nothing that made sense.
No.
Like my caption, my most recent one was formal with 2 check marks. Like it's gone basic from.
It's gone from like literally explaining with one sentence what you're doing to just
Words and emojis.
stupid. Yeah. Because like some people are like, their captions like, "You got it," and it's like fire emojis and like check marks, and I'm like, what?
I feel like if you can sum it up in the smallest amount of words possible, it looks better.
What
Like your
the caption?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I'm not going, for the most part, unless it's like a giveaway or a news outlet or something like that, I'm not looking at the caption for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
Nor am I looking at the comments. Like, I'm just going to say it. The people are like, did you see what she commented on my post? No.
No, I'll look at my own what goes on one of my
because I get a notification for that. Like, I'm going to see it no matter what. Like, I don't want, like, the little red dot on my screen. It just makes me mad.
It bothers me.
It makes me mad. So, but yeah, and I guess that's it from us today.
Yeah. Final question. Been thinking of this one. Krunker or Surviv?
Krunker, 100%. You can't beat it.
I'm doing that Krunker. We've done multiple tournaments before. I think one day we might have to live stream it.
Live stream Krunker, man. Krunker tournament, man.
Yep.
Like a big Krunker tournament. We'll have like 5 games. Person with the highest score, I don't know, gets a high five. We don't have merch or anything.
I was going to say, we
it's
don't
like
have money.
It's not like we
merch.
can give you anything, so.
Yeah, I was going to say. We'll find a way to enter that or.
Okay, I'll tell you what. When we hit 50 followers on Instagram.
Yep.
Krunker tourney. I'm going to post the code. It's going to be like a max 10 players. So first come, first serve.
And we'll find a way where we're just going to.
It's going to be high jump force, medium gravity.
Yep.
That way you don't stay suspended in the air, but you can kind of jump and do cool shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because Krunker on ground level, it's not as
kind of
fun.
fun.
It's fun, but not as fun.
You add a little bit of anti-gravity in there, you're just sitting there all messing around.
Yeah, because you're jumping like Michael Jordan, man. Like I'm up in the air, 360 no scope, stuff like that. That's not possible from the ground.
Exactly.
So,
and we'll find a way. He'll come over to my house or I'll go to his or something, and we'll just commentate. We'll sit with my or his monitors or whatever, and we'll just sit and commentate the stuff.
Yeah, and we can try to put together a Discord for you guys.
Yep.
We'll talk, hang out.
I don't even know if you guys heard that, but it was a circus horn.
That's hilarious. All right,
that's a clean Jeep, but
well, Krunker tourney, 50 followers. I think we all agree Krunker's kind of superior here. We can host private lobbies with that.
And it's a lot easier.
Have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So, follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
At pardon_the_disruption. Okay? Go and follow us. Send us DMs with any questions, stuff like that. We're going to put like the question thing out on our story more often.
Yep.
We'll put some polls out there, like with the questions we get. Let you guys interact with us. But yeah, that's pretty much it from our end.
Yep.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Carter.
And this is
Pardon the Disruption.